And hello everyone and welcome back to my Big Fat Greek D&D campaign. Where we left off, our adventurers had traveled to the top of Snowmelt's mountain peaks, where they were lighting these torches along the way to help restore the barrier of Snowmelt/Hestia's domain, because it was slowly deteriorating. And as they traveled up, they encountered an icicle trap, some yetis, and then on the very tippy top, a young adult dragon and its younger sibling, it seems like, a wormling. As they fought valiantly, they slayed both the dragon and the wormling and decided to, instead of lighting the torch right away, right after that, they wanted to loot. So they harvest some dragon bits, they got some coin, they got some magical items, and when they're about to light the staff that was displayed in the back in the center of the room, it was gone. And with a locate object, a high perception check from both Connor and Warren, they all turn to see Mary covered in black veins, eyes completely black, and a dark, tattered hood, as she just looks over to them and says, "We rise, we fall," and teleports away. Also, adding in that Warren did thunderstep and caused a loud noise and vibration up in the peak of a mountain. And they felt some tremors and all that stuff. Not sure necessarily what happened or anything like that, but like they just felt a little shimmy. And that's where we left off. What would y'all like to do? Don't all talk at once.
I'm
sorry, I was chewing my cookie.
We're doing so well today already.
Probably.
Starting off the
Time
session
to
with
fuck
literally
up
that we just
Oh my god.
what
Let's
was
go
that?
after her.
Well, go after
I
her.
will say,
Head back to the town.
Mara, as when she teleports away, your locate object's like 1,000 feet away, and you can't sense it anymore.
Fuck.
God damn.
Yeah, so you're not necessarily sure if, but she's not within 1,000 feet of you.
That's wild. How'd she get so far away so fucking fast?
Well, we should probably head down the mountain.
and we should get there quickly.
and Let
Yeah,
her
check the
know
town.
what happened.
Yeah.
And we
Okay,
should
and
get there
as
quickly.
you start like walking out to the edge where the opening is, you kind of just see, like a little distance away, a big little snow cloud, it seems, just like tumbling down the mountain. And it seems just with like a minute or so, it gets bigger and bigger as it's traveling down the peaks. And you start to notice that some of the steps and stuff that are there are getting like completely destroyed. So it seems like traveling down the mountain is going to be a little difficult, because all the stairs and such are getting destroyed along the way, as this avalanche that was created is wreaking havoc.
Does it look like it's heading towards the town?
Since it's at the bottom of the mountain, yes.
But like, which side of the mountain is the avalanche going down?
So like the staircase, so it's like this is like, it's kind of like this, peaked over where it's like the top of it, it's like a crescent thing. So the stairs like on the side, so it kind of like wraps around the mountain as you're climbing it. So, but how it's angled, where it is, the peak is just, it's like a straight shot down to it.
Well, shit.
Shit.
So there's like no way to get down there in time to stop or evacuate. Probably.
Unless you can outrun an avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
We snowboard the avalanche and hope that it doesn't hit the town full on.
Jesus.
And as you're having
I
discussion,
wouldn't be
just
outrunning
keeps
it.
going
If
faster and farther until basically you can't even really see. It's just like so much white and like powdered snow's kicked up that's just like,
What-
Oh my god.
what if we cut the wings off the dragons and use those as sleds?
Or we can just use
I
the
feel like it would take
nest.
up too much time to cut through a dragon wing.
We could just
That
use
is
the
true.
nest.
The nest is a giant, like, ice nest, right?
It's an ice
Yeah,
toboggan. It could be
I
used
feel
as a
like
toboggan.
moving that out would be more time consuming than just quick chopping through wings.
How
What if we just
heavy
jumped?
is it? We could also just
Um,
jump.
Why can't we just jump? We have Featherfall. It's just jump, Featherfall, and then we're there.
But how are we gonna like go down the incline? Because it's not just a straight shot. If we
Yeah, it's not
jump
like a
far.
flat. You have to like.
bit and just
I don't know, jump far.
don't pull.
But I will
Kira.
say, if you jump off, then you may or may not have to, depending where you land, walk like a day or two's journey, depending because of where you land, because it's a mountainy terrain. So I don't know.
So sled might be the best bet
Yeah.
to get down there.
Also,
Um,
you have a decapitator. You have someone who clearly cuts off things' heads in one swing. So you could just be like, "Hey,
Just chicken bone it. Just chicken wing it. Just right at the joint. Just it'll be fine.
Yeah,
We
and
hope
also
and
you
pray
have
that
a
Hestia can save the
decapitator.
town, and we get there as fast as possible.
She's a god. It'll be fine.
How many of those have we killed
A
already? though?
weakened god.
Say she's a weakened god. Remember that.
Aren't they all weakened at this point?
Yes.
Um.
Anyway, I think we should stop talking about it and either make a
let's
decision now and just do it. Are we
What
getting
are we doing?
the nest and just using it as a sled?
I say we use the dragon wings. It'll be faster to do that than move an entire nest.
Are we going to be able to cut down dragon wings in time?
Yeah, it should only be like that big at the joint, if that.
I mean, we
I
could
am
do
not
both.
that strong.
We could do both. Attach the dragon wings to the nest and then just fly off.
We have Mara.
All right,
Just-
Mara,
just-
start
So
working on the
Mara,
wings.
go
Wait,
chop
wait.
down the
Mara,
just
dragon.
do a little choppy
Start working on the
chop.
wings,
It'll be
okay?
fine.
Connor, let's go
Wait.
get the nest and see what happens
Wait.
quicker.
How?
Okay.
Hold on.
Go.
How big is the nest?
How big is the nest?
Um,
That's a good question.
I had it as about like probably 20 feet. I would probably say so. Like from the center,
That's
it's like
fine.
15
I'm
feet. So it's like, so you all could fit in it. You'd be a little snug, but it would be like a toboggan where you're just like
Will that
Okay,
even
shoulder
fit
to
out the
shoulder
then-
door?
sitting.
I move it over because I'm still in relic sloth form.
Okay, roll just a quick strength check.
Really? I love like the worry of just like it's like I'm strong. I can move things if y'all really want to.
Oh wait, that's right. I need to do it in
Yeah, your
his.
sloth
Hmm.
form.
Can I help
Gigantic
Theranos the
claw.
way
Yes,
it
you
has
can.
an
You can
advantage?
either roll a strength check as well, or you can give them advantage.
I'm giving advantage.
So yeah,
Oh, that was even better. 17 plus 5.
okay. So as you are starting to push it, you just see like where it's like the ice is attached to the bottom starts cracking, but it just starts sliding across smoothly. It just seemed like it just needed to separate it, and you just start pushing it towards the door, and it takes like maybe like 5-ish minutes total. It's pretty heavy, but you're just sliding it because it's on the other side of the room to the entranceway. So it's there. I would recommend possibly, and you push it up over more onto the mountain so you're not just right off the stairs where they are. So you can
How are we
travel
gonna
down the mountain.
steer this thing?
I mean, we could theoretically also take the wings, stick it to the nest, like stick them in, like
Like just flap it
and
really
just-
hard.
no, and then literally push off and use the wings to steer in the air.
you know
What,
like a
what
surfboard
if we
with
cut
like
off
the one
tail of
little.
the baby and use it as a rudder?
That's terrible. Absolutely
That's-
not.
No, okay. Listen. Do you know like the surfboards that have the little like sail on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You just use
Yeah.
the wing, you snap it down, and use it as a sail so the wind can steer you.
A wind sail, a nest.
This is chaos.
Oh god.
The plan is already going to shit.
We're gonna die.
Okay. DM, I have a question. Can I make a
Yes.
roll to see how if this is even doable here and not just having us
roll,
die?
Roll a survival? I don't. Or
I
intelligence?
can do that.
What?
I like
Survival,
survival.
intelligence, whatever's higher.
I help out.
Okay. Connor and
We're
Throna
both
put their
trying to
heads
figure it out.
together, and they're like,
Can we actually?
Okay.
Do
We're gonna use that one because this one doesn't want to stay in the fucking thing. Okay.
Keep in mind, I'm also still a relic sloth, so it's just like,
An 18.
We don't
18?
understand.
It's definitely doable. If you just know that if you don't do it exactly correctly, or like you mess up a little too much, then something could happen and disaster could strike. But if you just do it correctly and decently, you'll be fine.
Are the wings needed? Or is some kind of steering mechanism needed?
Yes, there
Okay.
needs to be a steering
We're gonna
mechanism.
chop off the wings, is what's.
So
gonna
we're getting. So would the wings be good enough to be used as a steering
Yes.
mechanism? Okay, we're doing
Yeah,
that.
So we're chopping them off
I-
anyway. After
We're
we've
getting
taken
a
too
wing.
much time.
Shush.
Okay. Then I'm
And
guessing
chop
Ash is
off
going to be
a-
the one to do it. Can you roll an attack roll for me?
I'm helping.
Roll an attack roll.
Yes, just add
Oh, wow.
advantage.
Ooh,
cut, like,
advantage.
to
Nice.
cut wing. To cut wing.
Cut the wing.
Probably.
I'm just actually collecting more scales as Ash is collecting the
22.
wings.
So yeah, so you and then roll just a quick attack damage for me, just real quick.
Cool. Oh wait, I have teleportation spells. I'm not dying.
That would be an 11.
11. So yeah, with a nice clean cut, you just cut through the wing, but you also cut it in a way where it's like sharp, so where you can easily stab it into the nest, so it's easier to maneuver and all that
This
stuff.
is going to be a very interesting time.
Do you imagine somebody's just like out in the wilderness and sees this going down?
So we
And
just, we
avalanche,
basically are just sitting at the very
and
top of the
just
mountain
the
about to just
sled.
yeet off.
Yeah, and also then as you pass by, Throna in sloth form's like, I'm a sloth! Right past them.
Ah!
This is
I wouldn't
100% Leroy Jenkins.
I wouldn't be in
Um,
sloth form if we're in the thing at that point. I don't
Oh, yeah,
think.
I don't know. I'm just joking because there's like a video of a guy in skis in a giraffe.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they,
yeah. I'm a
drive past
giraffe.
him. I'm like, I'm a giraffe. But anyways, so yeah, you cut off the wing and you attach the one successfully. Do you want to get the second wing, or do you want? Because it seems to be functional with just one wing, but
I think one
I
will
mean,
be
if
enough
we're,
because
if we're using it as a sail, one would be more efficient.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's probably fine.
okay. So I am going to need. Okay, so I need
We're gonna
someone
die.
who's gonna be able to see obstacles in the way. I also need someone who's going to steer.
So we need someone strong to steer, and we need someone super perceptive. What is everyone's
I am
perception
not-
modifier?
I am not steering, and I only have a +3 perception.
I can
Mine's
steer.
Mine's a +8.
Then you percept.
How strong is
Perception.
Chad?
I have a 14.
Would it be a dex? Would it be strength or dex, Dustin?
Depending on it, you could also have two people steer where it might be
That might be
you
better.
need a
Your boy
quick
is
maneuver
very
through
strong, just
trees,
letting you
or
know.
if it's like you need to make a break or something. It might depend on
How strong is Mara?
Mars.
I have
so
a
strong.
17 as a strength,
Oh,
so
bad.
pretty
Then
strong.
you're the one steering.
Yeah, perfect.
I say
so
we
we
have two people steering. This way, it's an advantage.
Then
We
do
can help.
Mara and Chad, unless
Yeah.
Elba's strong at all.
Mara and Chad have two
Well,
people
No,
perceiving.
no,
I have, I think, a -2 in strength.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
No-
leaving
no
Elba alone
Elba.
steering.
No Elba.
Don't
Okay.
let Elba drive. Elba doesn't have their driver's license.
He's a baby.
Okay, we can be the We can be the weaklings together because I only have a 10 for strength.
So Therona and Elba are just gonna sit in the middle, and then I guess.
Who's gonna
Wait.
perceive? We need seers.
I'm a seer.
I only
In
have
the
a
front.
+3.
Jason, what's your
I think I have
perception?
a +2.
I've got a +3 too.
So
I
Therona
can
or
help
Ward,
out, though,
one of you
because
pick.
if there's obstacles, I can shoot spells to like try to get them out of the way.
Yeah,
True,
that's
true,
That
true.
is true.
True, true,
yeah.
true.
So Connor and
I can
Throna
also-
are
I'll,
steers
I'll,
in.
I'll be at the front as well. Plus, I can
Okay.
reach back, grab someone,
We
and
have
teleport away.
Warren and who else is in the front? Warren
I can be in
and
the front
Con
too to
Air.
shoot things, right?
Warren and Conair in the front. Mara and Chad are steering, and then we have Elba and Therona taking the rear.
Chilling.
Paul, be on my side. This way, I can point things out and you can shoot things.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Because
so I'm
I
guessing, yeah,
can't
so,
shoot
yeah.
things. Well, I can, but that's not gonna help.
All right.
Just go full wolf and just claw everything.
No.
I am still in hybrid form.
Okay, so
Well, at this point, if we're in the sled thing, I'm no longer a sloth.
okay.
If we're in the sled, I'm
I feel like you're
regular
gonna
Connor.
use your sloth strength to help kick off to get you some nice
Yeah, no, I
speed.
definitely use it.
Does
to
like the
push off,
luge
but-
start, jumps in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Perfect.
into
But I
throne form.
definitely drop it once I'm like completely in the. sled.
Okay, so okay, so
Egan
for
is
the
like
first
hanging on
for,
to me
for
for
the
dear
first
life.
neck of our descent down the mountain, I
God.
need our two people in the front to make a perception check to see if there's any obstacles in the way.
Can I give him advantage?
Yes, if you want, you can give either the other person advantage, or you can either each look yourself, depending.
I'll just be giving him advantage then.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so dirty 20. So as you're going down, you definitely do see some trees here and there and some divots in here and there, which you let the steers know. So then I need the steers to make a just a dexterity check to see if they're able to just quickly. They're not too many big things, just to quickly like right through it.
18.
18. Okay, so yeah, easy peasy. So with the husband and husbands communicating telepathically, you're so in sync right now. Like, babe to the left, babe to the right, and you just
Okay, hold on. It's not babe, it's bitch. Hold on.
bitch. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
bitch.
Anyway.
And the proper communication, you get through the first neck of it just fine. And then as you are traveling down farther and farther, you kind of see perception check.
Oh, God. Ooh, 21.
21. You see that like something happened where there's a ginormous tree collapsed and kind of blocking the way in front of you.
Is it just the tree, or is it like snow up to the tree?
It's more of like a ginormous trees where like if you hit it, it's gonna like do some damage to your nest, your sled.
Oh boy.
Makeshift sled.
Your makeshift sled, and you relay that to your partner, and I'm guessing everyone else. So, does anyone want to try to do anything before you get too close?
I could try to use I think I have like a firebolt to burn the tree. And
Okay.
anyone
You
have-
can
Yeah,
try
firebolt.
you could try firebolting it. So roll to hit.
I can help with the Eldritch Blast as well.
Okay.
'Cause I
Roll
got
to hit for that as well.
245.
I have dirty 20.
So 20, then roll for damage.
18.
18. That hits. Roll for damage.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Including. Wait, do I have to be in? No. Yeah. So, changing that to necrotic and adding an extra die, that's a total of 19.
19. So yeah, with your combined effort, you kind of fire at the same time, and your Eldritch Blast and your Firebolt kind of fuse together in air to make like a darkish purplish red and just
Flaming necrotic
explode,
energy.
flame necrotic energy and explode. And then I need our steers to make like a strength check to quickly like drift through, because it's big enough to fit, but you have to like be careful with it. So you're gonna make a strength check to get through.
I rolled a 22.
22. Easy peasy. Morrow just like takes it and spins, and you kind of like do a 360 and you just slide perfectly right through it, not
The
even
Tokyo
scratching
Drift
like the
music starts
splintered
playing.
end of the tree that was exploded. And as you're traveling down farther and farther, you see more roll perception check. You don't see shit yet.
Oh my God.
I
That's
was like, wait a second.
Natural 20.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
So 28.
28. Okay, so you see a crap ton of trees up in front of you, and you know that this is gonna be difficult, especially with the natural 20. You kind of see a path that you could take that would be the path of least resistance. And so then I need the steers to make another dexterity check to navigate through it. It's gonna be. It was a little bit tougher, but since Connor was rolled really high, it's gonna be a little bit easier. But it's still gonna be a decent.
Just
Thing,
so I
need
need
a-
rope dagger.
Crash and die.
What was that? I heard a question. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Dex. I only got an 11.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
You could also give Chad advantage as well.
Ooh,
If
bet.
that's up to Mara though, don't roll yet.
Okay.
Sure. Have advantage.
Okay, now roll.
Yay. Oh, it's better. 17.
17. Okay, so as you are steering through almost near perfect, you do hit one of the trees and it like breaks off a little bit of the nest. Just like yeah, just a little bit, but nothing. It doesn't seem to be impaired or anything, but a
Fine.
little chunk of it comes off, but still operating fine. And then now you're kind of, as you're going down, you're starting to get a little bit closer to the avalanche, like the beginning of it, but it's huge and there's powdered snow everywhere. So now your vision's kind of obscured a little bit because you're getting close. So I need you to make a dexterity perception check at disadvantage.
Would that be a straight roll because I'm giving advantage?
That's true. It'd just be a normal roll.
I'm blanking. My brain cannot process. It's fine.
This is where you die.
It's not bad. It's a 14 plus 8.
14 plus
Oh.
8,
Yeah,
so
so like
22.
over. Yeah.
Okay, so you do see like it's very obscured and it's kind of hard to see, but you do see like a big rock that's protruding out, and then I need our steers to make a strength check to try to steer out of the way. But as you're kind of steering, it seems like the frost is kind of making the dragon wing a little bit difficult to steer, so it's just going to be a normal roll because I'm pretty sure you're going to give the person advantage. So it's just going to be a straight roll for a strength check.
Fun. Doesn't have it in Paris somehow.
Got a 17. I was gonna wait for Ash.
Yeah, dirty 20.
30, 20. Okay, and so then you are you drift and pull out of the way, avoiding the boulder. But give me a second, I gotta get a
What?
book.
Oh
Where are my
god.
books? Where are my
Oh my
books?
god, not the ass.
And we're gonna die.
It's never good
Uh,
that he's pulling out books.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
In
I just
middle-
need to find the monster manual real quick.
Dustin just looks so ominous back there.
You know, he's just a
All I'm
shadow.
thinking about, God, all I'm thinking about is the one scene from Ice Age where they're going through the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hat. So we're gonna somehow flip the entire thing upside down. We'll still be in it.
Everybody lean.
Ah!
We totally could do that. We totally could do that. Just everyone lead.
Okay, and then you see this like figure come and approach, and it bites a hole into it's very hard to see, and it bites a hole in your sail a little bit. Let's see how much.
A figure?
Oh,
Yeah, a
Figure?
figure. Like a canine-esque figure,
Direwolf.
not a direwolf.
Wolves traveling with speed.
So and it
fun.
takes like a nice big gash out of it, and so it's kind of making your steering like a little bit difficult. And if anyone wants to see what creature it is, they can make a perception check.
Yeah, I want to see what
Yeah.
that is.
That
This-
perception.
17.
Nat 1. Plus
Nice.
0. Nat 1.
This is why you're not one of the perceptors.
11.
Exactly.
I got the 11. Of course, it's fine. The one roll I've actually like gotten low. It's fine.
But it's fine. It's fine. I got the 17.
Okay, so you see this little friend.
No.
Aw.
Ah.
What is that?
Twinsies.
You're not quite sure what it is because only Warren saw it and just sees like a snowy dog, a big snowy dog.
Can
Like
I-
just
Cute snowy
jump.
dog.
Is it chasing us right now, or is it just there? Like it's gone already.
It seems to be in pursuit.
In person.
Can I make a survival check
pursuit?
to see if I know what it is?
That's more of a nature.
Okay, I can do that too.
But I just know.
Where's my?
If it's
yeah,
pointed out,
I
what
can
I
do that.
just know.
No,
How fast is this thing to keep up with us?
super fast.
That's a good point.
17 plus
Goddamn.
5.
You know it as a winter wolf.
Winter
Oh
wolf.
boy.
That sounds cool.
Yes,
You
and this one it seems to be a little bit larger and like bulkier than normal ones. But so yeah, with that high of a roll, and yeah, so now you kind of have this wolf kind of chasing
Right.
after you.
Dang it, Dustin! You keep using monstrosities. I can't be a winter wolf.
Does somebody want to switch positions so I can fire spells behind us at it?
Wait, I have a
chasing
question.
behind you. So
I have a question.
yes,
Would casting Featherfall make us slower or faster?
well, you're not really falling. You're touching the ground. You're
It's like on the
gliding.
ground.
Hmm.
And also, it's on creatures, so it wouldn't really
That is
affect
true.
the sled.
I was curious.
It's not yeah. So,
Well, Elba's back there.
I
How
was say
far
we
back
have
is
Elba in the back.
That's true.
Yee.
so it
Elba's
just
back
kind of
there.
like jumped
Firebolts.
across, and it's like chasing behind you. I would say it's about like 10, 15 feet behind you
Ow,
as it's
that's well
chasing.
within
And
range.
then, lookers up front, I need you to make another perception check.
Is it still a disadvantage?
Yes, it's still disadvantage because
So just straight
it's
roll.
snowy.
Straight roll because
Yes,
I'm giving you
straight
advantage.
roll.
That one was a 16.
16.
I
Okay.
watched it go from 20 to 8. I'm sad.
Wait, I just realized.
Okay. So you do see another tree section approaching. But yeah, there's just a bunch of trees, so you relay that, and then I need our steers to make another dexterity check.
Let's see.
Can I
I'm giving you an advantage.
can I do a thing?
Wait till the steers do a thing, and I'll have you do that at the same time.
Okay.
20.
Natural 20 or
Nice.
dirty 20?
What's the difference?
Because
Natural
natural.
20
I rolled, I
means
got a
you
20
rolled
on
the
it.
dice and
Okay.
there's a 20 on it.
What's
Yeah.
it, what's the total?
What was it? Dex? 22.
22. And was that a single roll or was that advantage?
That was an advantage.
That was advantage.
It's only a single roll because it attacked your wing, so it's harder to steer.
Oh,
So I'm sorry, we have to redo because you rolled with
Sadness.
advantage because you could just be like the 20 was first. So it's just one dexterity roll.
16.
16. Okay.
Twinsies.
Twinsies. And as like Connor is trying, Throna, what did you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna go back towards the wing.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is the wolf?
About from you, if you're at the wing, it's about 20 feet away.
Cool. I cast polymorph.
Okay.
Little tiny mouse.
Okay.
Aw.
And what kind of save is that?
A wisdom save.
Okay. And what? Oh God, what do I want to roll?
When he inevitably
Ah,
trips, he'll
that's
take the
so
damage
much.
at least. But we'll be long gone.
What's the DC?
14.
Got a 16.
Damn it!
As you
Damn, it's a
start
smart
seeing
wolf.
some of its, so like the wolf features start shrinking, like this big ears go like whoosh, whoosh, but then it just like shakes its head and then it goes back to normal.
Elba, start firing.
Oh yeah, I was going to
Mm.
try to take care of Wolf.
Okay. So I'll have anybody who's attacking and doing this, you can do that now. So Elba, then do you can attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 3rd level sleep on boy.
Ooh.
Okay. Roll high, buddy.
Is there an online thing where I can just roll real quickly, or
Yeah.
do I have to
Yeah,
like,
you could
roll?
just
There's a
use
bunch.
the one on your.
You can do it
Do
on
it on
D&D
D&D
Beyond.
Yeah.
Beyond.
On Beyond, yeah.
There's like the
Just
little
click it,
corners.
it'll
Little,
go
If
for
there's a
you
little
pick whatever
D20 in the
spell you
corner.
want to use, then it rolls for you.
Well, if
There's
he's
also the
if they're
dice thing
upcasting
in the
it,
corner.
yeah.
Like the bottom left.
Yeah, you just have to
It's
scroll
just a
down for
dice.
it, I think.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah, there's a dice, the little dice thing, and you just keep
So
clicking the
There's a
button.
little dice thing, and then
Neat.
anything that's in like a red box.
Also, don't forget.
Um,
Did I tell you to take a long rest? Because I didn't. I don't. I told you.
Not yet.
No. Okay. So okay.
No.
Good.
Yeah, we didn't do a long rest yet.
Good.
We kind of had shit happen and said, "Let's go."
yeah, basically.
So at third level, it's what 98, I think.
Yeah, 98.
Fun.
Um. I'm gonna tell you this, Paul. With 98, you won't have enough. Even if you rolled
Oh.
max to get there,
Really?
Wolves, I believe, are quite
Yeah.
beefy.
you have to. You should. Yeah. It's a little too
Okay.
strong for that. If it
Oh.
took some hits, then possibly, but it's a little too unhurt.
Big upsetting. Okay.
And
Well
I-
then. Oh. I was also
Um,
going to try to like make like a little like little trap with the rope that I have,
next,
and like
we'll do
okay.
that next one. So
Gotcha.
as
Can I
Chad is
attack or no?
not yet. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Well, because then we're probably so. As we were trying to navigate through, and it's hard to see, and it's like with a big hole in the sail. Last minute, Connor's like, "Watch out for this tree! It's there!" And like you try to turn, and you don't really get it, and you crash into a little bit, and another huge chunk of things, and you start kind of spinning. And I need you to make a strength saving throw, one of you, or a strength.
I have a question.
Pink throw.
Yes.
Whoa.
Can I like take one of my daggers and like attach rope and like throw it out to like anchor us? Maybe.
Sure, but so let's try that first.
While that's happening, I guess.
Yeah. So do that first, because then that might make the DC a little
What?
easier.
What is that? Just attack?
Attack roll.
Cool.
Attack roll. At disadvantage because you are spinning crazily. I'm sorry.
Stop telling me disadvantage as I'm rolling.
That's also hard to see because there's snow.
Double disadvantage.
Oh my god.
It's an 18.
Roll 3
18.
dice.
Roll
below
for
So
10.
you're just like, oh, like you're starting to feel nauseous, but you like focus and kind of do like the dancer thing when you're spinning. You have a focus point or an anchor where you keep like looking to, and you just chuck it, and it boom, sticks into it, and you have an anchor, so you're kind of holding it, so it kind of helps smooth everything. Then make a strength saving throw.
Because yoinked out of the sled.
Mara, you want that one?
Sure. I'll add
Mara's
plus
strength
4 to
roll.
it.
This is how Connor becomes Wolf Chow.
But I will say now the nest is kind of like, if any of you kind of misstep a little bit or slap, you could fall off. Like it's kind of in tatters now. Not
doing
tatters,
great.
but like some of the walls are falling off and it's open. So it's just like, and it's kind of slowed
She'll
down
be
a bit
right.
after some of the damage it's taken. You're still fast, but you're definitely losing some speed on the avalanche burst. So now you kind of like fall back a little bit where you're not in like this powdery snow and it keeps going and going. But
18.
and it seems to be growing
Saving
bigger.
throw.
18. So you're able to and pull, and even with the tear, and it kind of still catches and slows you down a little bit, and you kind of correct yourself. And now we're gonna have. I'm just gonna go. We're not gonna roll for initiative because it's just one creature, but it's gonna go, and then all of you can kind of do stuff. Then, except for the one looker and the one steerer, because we need 2 people at least to focus on that. But the winter wolf's then just gonna run up a little bit closer,
Considering I can't
and you
really
just
hit it.
see blue energy, frosty energy, and shoot out of its mouth, and it's gonna do its cold breath attack. I need
Good method.
everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Would that
Everyone
help
has a plus
repair the
4.
nest by any chance?
I have evasion.
Dexterity saving.
What was
You
that?
all have plus 4 to your saving throws.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Dex?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
21.
24.
24.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I have evasion
Now I
now,
got +4.
and it's dex based.
My dex is a +5 for saving throws. So what? I just add those together, right?
22.
Yeah.
How much
22.
do we get?
I
from
take no
Mara?
damage.
A
+4.
So damn
So
high.
19.
I
19.
love evasion.
Okay, so everyone succeeds, and I'm pretty sure you take no damage, Connor. That's still high. 10, 23, so half to 11 cold damage each.
Am I
Oh, yeah.
still?
Yes, Mara and Throne, you still have the wine, so you take 5.
Cool.
Oh, I take 5 as well because I
Aw.
have
Yeah, you have the ring.
Calm there. Calm there. Chad,
Yeah.
how you doing on HP? Because we didn't rest yet,
I-
right? We're still whatever
Yeah, I'm,
damage we
I'm
had.
toasty. I'm good.
Okay.
Elba,
Chilling.
how are you doing?
Elba.
That's a good question.
I got 15 HP.
Left,
Okay.
or is that
Left
much
or
you had?
total before the damage?
That's how much I have left now.
Okay.
Okay.
lovely?
And you kind of and it seems like some of the crystal things, it's like attaching to the back of your sled, and it's like making it stab into the ground, so it's slowing you down even more. And can I have Connor's subtract? Who is in the back? It's Throna and Elba.
Throna and Elba.
Yes.
Can you, either of you or both of you make a perception check?
I can.
Yeah. I mean, we both can, right?
Yeah, we could. We
Well,
both could.
Yeah, you both can, or you can give one person with an advantage.
I'll give Throna
Throna.
advantage. I'll help out.
Okay, 16.
16. Give me 1 second. I gotta roll. Okay. So with that, you do see another figure, canine, kind of approaching you
Okay,
as
before.
well,
Oh.
and it's gonna ram its head into your sled with a natural 20.
Oh.
And
Sled.
So 6, 12.
I have a
16.
question.
Yes.
Okay. So, like, could I use a reaction of like having my own, like, for like the fact that I have the reaction of like protection? It's like when I see a creature that I see attacks a target other than me, like I can use my reaction to pose disadvantage on the attack. Could I do
Okay.
that to the wolf that's just doing things?
Normally, yes, but this is not a creature. I don't know, because target, I'm thinking something living.
Target's
rather, but
vague.
it's vague.
That's what I was wondering. So like, it doesn't say just says target. So like, I don't know. Maybe.
Dustin's
it's still gonna hit, but
I know, but like
do,
better than a nat 20 though.
yeah,
That's true.
Just collapses underneath us. Well,
but it's still gonna do
Inertia, we
10
just
damage,
tumble.
and now the front and back half of the thing starts to separate.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Oh.
well.
So what would y'all like to do as you
Well,
like?
just
You guys
taking
kind
the
of like there's
wing.
like a, and like where you stab the wing in, it kind of like connects to there and starts separating back and forth, and you have like about like a couple inches before y'all like kind of look down and be like, what would y'all like to do?
I just yell out, Connor will be fine. Come on.
Poor husband.
Wait, I'm still anchoring us, right?
You're still anchoring.
Can I pull us closer
and,
together?
Well, no, it's only attached to your part. You're not. It's so the back.
So
half,
which-
like you kind of.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Also,
Explain it again.
Well, with the anchoring thing, because you only have so much rope, it kind of
It's also
helped you
just a dagger in a
stabilize.
tree.
Also help you stabilize where you are. So, and it kind of at the end of it, it kind of like popped out attached, and you see your dagger.
That's so
Um,
fucking cool.
But yeah, so it's not really anchored there anymore because your rope's not long enough. You don't want to lose your rope and all that stuff. I'm guessing.
No, I
I have
don't.
a question, Dustin.
Yes.
Can I use Dimension Door on the wolf or no?
It's a willing creature.
It also
So no.
It's
Oh.
also only on
lower
you.
Size.
Yeah, and this creature is large.
Okay. Can I use Dissonant Whispers then on one of them?
You can.
Alright, it's just... What?
No, you're fine.
Okay, you dissonant whispers.
thingy.
And then
It's just a
what else?
first level.
Yeah.
That's all.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So
Then
half damage.
halved. It would be 4 then for you, or for it.
4 damage. Okay.
Would it still try and like run away a little bit?
No,
Oh, damn.
because
Sad.
it succeeded. It just took a little damage. It's like, owie.
Dustin,
Yes.
I have more than one dagger. Is it possible to stab 2 and then tie them together and try to anchor us together?
Sure. I don't roll a. I don't know what kind of roll.
I don't even know what this
Survival?
is.
Survival roll. Being able to like makeshift and fasten it together. I will say at disadvantage.
You don't
'cause
want to
you're
give me
trying
sleight of
separate-
hand?
No, it's not more like it's more trying to make sure it connects and stays together, and it's starting to separate. So it's going to be a little difficult, but it's not impossible.
Oh, this
Hey,
is.
Dustin.
Yes.
While he's doing that, can I cast a spell?
On
A conjuring spell?
what spell?
He was called.
Conjure animals?
Oh, so are you casting conjure animals?
Yes.
As
Okay.
we're moving down a mountain in an avalanche.
Okay.
Fucking cocked.
What would you like to conjure?
Another relic sloth to fight the two
This
wolves.
is so
Okay. Okay, so you summon a relic sloth right in front of it, and the one just crashes into it and like tumbles like, and like one is gone. One of the wolves is kind of now gone and preoccupied, but you still have one behind you. What did you get, Connor?
It's a 15.
15.
I rolled a 20 and a 10.
boy.
It's like kind of holding, but like it's not.
I'm trying here. I'm trying so
Anybody else
hard.
want to do anything to help fasten the raft? Because you're gonna need another make a perception check real quick just to make sure you don't crash into anything else. Connor.
Oh god.
And this is just gonna be a normal roll.
A 15.
15. Okay. I need one of our steerers to make a strength check at disadvantage. Even with the help, things are falling apart.
How close are we?
You're not quite sure just yet, but you did make some decent
Time.
distance. Yeah.
Fun.
So Mara Chad, I need you to make a strength check at disadvantage.
This is just chaos. If you give advantage to
Yeah.
one
Why
of
do I
you,
only ever get 20s when I roll disadvantage?
about to say
I swear.
if you give advantage
Even
to one of you,
even with the help because of the wing and the
Oh,
crack,
never
there's
mind.
not really anything attaching it really that much anymore. So there's too much bad that cancels out good. So
Dirty
what
20.
okay,
dirty 20.
Damn.
So you're still
I rolled a 20 and a 17.
damn,
so
mood.
Connor wasn't able to notice a little too late where there's another divot in the thing or like a kind of like a hole, but he noticed it shortly and you try to turn and you get almost there, but with how like where it is positioned, you kind of have your feet, the nest fall out from underneath you and your feet are just, you kind of like whoop, and you kind of guys fly a little bit and
If we fly a little bit, I'm casting Featherfall on all of us.
yeah, So you cast Featherfall, so you kind of like softly like choo, choo, and like land in the snow, so no one takes any damage. Wait, how many people can you cast it on?
5.
So who's not getting the Featherfall?
Can I also cast Featherfall?
I'm about to say, I'm
Wait.
pretty sure Peter has
damn
it.
I do, yeah.
Oh,
We're good,
no,
we're
no,
good.
no, let Morgan do her thing. Let
Wait,
Morgan
no,
do her
no,
thing.
no.
Please!
Half of the sled
Wait,
gets
can I
taken
do
out
my
by
thing?
this.
It's probably the back half, or not actually the front half, because then it's just like, and then there's nothing to.
Oh fuck!
Can I do my thing? I had an
Yes, what-
idea.
Just
What-
let it happen.
what
I
do you
want
wanna
to see
do?
this happen.
Okay. How close am I to Connor?
I
You're on
thought
the
you were the one
opposite
behind me.
sides of the raft.
I think I'm also Morgan. I think I'm also wearing a hoodie too. Because we have our
Okay,
winter gear on.
Well, whichever one I'm closest to, I turn myself into a cat and I grab onto one of them.
Okay. Make like a dexterity check with advantage, and even if
Cool.
you fail, you're gonna take less damage anyway, just because you kind of have a meat shield.
Damn.
Meat shield. I tried.
Okay. Well, that was close. But I rolled nat 20 with advantage.
Okay. So
Can
yeah,
you
so
stop
you
doing this
kinda
to
like
us?
you kind of take your claws and you like claw into like Chad's armor or shoulders, and Chad, you just feel like a little like it doesn't do any damage, but you're like ah. Sudden
Claws.
sharp
Here's
Okay.
the Rona.
Claws.
and then
I
you
found the Rona.
kind of like grab Therona and kind of like hold her and just protect her as you like softly roll, and
You know, like the really panicked look cats can get?
you're like, oh.
That is my face.
That was probably that one right there, because I just grabbed him without him realizing I was grabbing him. It's okay.
And you all land, and I need you all to roll initiative because you have to fighting them.
I do
Fucking
the thing
wolves.
I was gonna do
You could
that
do your
roll
things then too because you haven't done anything this little.
I was gonna
round of-
turn back and cast. Sorry, I need to double check the name. Charm Monster.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
So it
Um,
needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, and technically we're fighting it, so it does get advantage.
Mm.
Are we really fighting?
It
for
got a
Rona?
16.
Fuck, that's my DC. Damn it.
Rip.
Dang.
Worth a shot. That would have been really
So close to do
badass.
something cool.
Yeah, and so you just kind of see it, and it just like shakes it off. And now we're just gonna quickly roll initiative.
I'm imagining the other one's just tearing your relic of sloth apart.
Did Elba do anything this round?
No, not this round. So what did you want to do, Paul?
I was just gonna cast invisibility on myself after we land.
Okay, and
That would
now
be-
Elba
Wait, no, I'm
is
gonna heal you.
invisible,
Oh.
and you're all like, "Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, where's Elba?"
Wait.
It's fine. I'll heal you
Suddenly
later.
there's
We
four
fucking
You just see
monsters.
snow magically like lifting as Elba gets out for like
Just
2
my
seconds.
friends
And then
My
I
trudging
plan
just
was
need
literally to
everyone
kill you.
to
as
roll
soon as we had a chance.
initiative.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
man.
Roll your dice.
It's not
Tell me
bad.
what you get. Not actually.
You'll do the roll call.
Yeah. Roll call.
Roll call?
I'm Amber. Brad. Okay. Do we have a 25 to 20?
21.
15 to 20.
16.
17.
Never real high on my initiative.
10 to 15.
14.
12.
Okay, this thing is going last.
Oh,
I got a 10.
Elba got a 17.
Oh, 17. So that's with
You're
Therona.
slacking. You didn't speak up loud enough.
God
I'm
damn it, Paul. I
All
get advantage now. I get
slacking.
inspiration.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So top of the round, Connor, you all kind of like take a soft tumble, and you just see this big looming winter wolf, like running up to you and like huffing and puffing. And I just want to see one thing real quick. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's it. So you're up. And we're just mind palacing it, but just say it's within running distance, within 30 feet of y'all.
Okay.
I'm debating.
Master
I-
debating.
How dare you?
It's a
Although I
wolf.
can't believe- I
It is
can't-
classified as a wolf, correct?
Its name is Winter Wolf. Is a monstrosity, but I am open.
Because dire wolves are counted as creatures, and they're called dire
Mm.
wolves. So I assume wolf.
You can try.
Do I wanna? What do I wanna do?
Throna, you do know with that because you rolled really high that winter wolves are typically evil. So
Nice.
so you have that as well. You just know that little tidbit.
Can I attempt to? I want to kind of scare them off, like show I'm alpha. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. How do you do that?
I'm debating on how I want to do that.
Master debating. I made that joke twice
Because I still technically am the hybrid form because I didn't say I undid it before we jumped off. So that entire time Connor's been like this with his hood.
Oh my god.
Or it just sits there, just nothing happens and no one can see.
We're all too like,
Everyone's
focused on
just-
everything else.
Yeah.
Trying to not die, to not be like, ooh, why is he got his hood up?
I mean, Connor always has his hood up. It's nothing
Why
different.
is he got his hood
He's just
closer?
an
The magic anime of the hood's always staying up. That's how it works, duh.
Obviously.
I'm just gonna make myself look really, really fucking big and try to scare the shit out of this bitch.
Roll an intimidation check. I'll say with advantage.
Ooh.
Okay. I like the other roll. 21. 17 plus 4.
This thing looks fucking scared. And it kind of like does the little like cartoon thing where it's like its paws like retracted times to like catch itself to flee, but it's not its turn yet. Throna.
Yeah, Connor's just saying,
Hi.
you better fucking run. In wolf. Like
Run.
literally just like fucking leave.
Yeah, you get him, babe.
Underscore growling at him, you know, fun.
Oh dang!
Death eyes.
Oh, I can't do what I was thinking of doing.
Is it only the one?
Yeah,
Or is
because
it
the
two?
other one
Okay, the
got
other
like
one's-
hit by the sloth
Okay.
thing
That's
as
what I
it was in
thought, sorry.
pursuit because it just appeared right in front of them and went like up.
Best thing ever.
So I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast another spell
Spale. What's
And hope-
spale?
and hope that it kind of spooks it as well. I'm gonna
Mhm.
cast Flame Blade.
Ooh, roll intimidation with advantage.
We are all very angry.
Yes.
Just want it to go
Leave us
away.
the fuck alone. We've had a
19?
day. 19.
Oh wait, no, I didn't do advantage. Hold on. It's still 19. The other.
Yeah, no, I rolled 2 7s. For the,
Oh.
it was at disadvantage, and it's like it's scared. It's really scared. It wants to run away. It don't like this. It's not the smartest, but it should probably go away.
Werewolf charms.
Warren, your turn.
So everybody's just firing away at this thing.
Everyone's just
We're not
scaring the
scared.
crap
We're-
out of it.
We're just
Everyone's just
intimidating it at
scaring
this
it.
point.
Just the prepping is scaring it.
Yeah, I don't want to pull out that powerhouse, so I'm just gonna shoot it twice with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll to hit.
That one's a 15, and the other one's a 26.
Okay, they both hit.
Okay. That's a 10. That's a 3. That's 23 force damage.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Okay, Chad, you're up.
I'm going to do Vicious Mockery.
Okay, it's gonna roll at disadvantage because it's scared.
Yeah.
Does a 10 save.
No.
It
Finally.
finally
6.
worked. 6 damage. Okay. Mara, you're up. Unless you do anything else.
I got nothing. That's all I got. I
Okay.
just want to tell it to fuck off. We had a long day.
They're trying to do
Um,
shit. Fuck off.
I like to smack it.
I
Okay,
like to
run
smack
up
it.
to smack.
17.
17, that hits.
Cool. That's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
And I'm gonna
and
smack it again.
roll to smack again.
$24 to hit.
24, that hits.
This time it's 7 damage.
Ooh. It definitely looks a little bloody. And it's its turn, and it's just gonna and turn around and just run. And if it's gonna dash and like bonus action dash, it's fucking leaving. Okay, cool.
Slips on snow.
Yeah, slips on snow. If you
Comes
want, you
back to
can get an
us.
attack of opportunity against it if you want, Mara, but is running away.
Sure.
Okay.
Fucking golf
Kills
putt
the
it.
giant thing.
Just take battle axe and just say 4 and just God.
Another 24 to hit.
That hits. Roll to attack. Well, not roll to attack. Roll to hit. Not roll to hit. Roll damage. Fuck.
Roll to attack,
Roll
to
to
hit. That's the
ouch.
same thing.
Roll ouch.
Roll ouch.
Third time's the charm, Dustin. Third time's the charm.
The mind palace is just
11
too much for Dustin's
damage.
poor brain right
11.
now.
Okay. And as you like slash it, you actually like cut off its almost entire tail as it runs away and just disappears into
Damn.
the snowy climate, never to be seen again. And that's it. You solved my winter wolf puzzle.
We're gonna be fighting like a mutant winter wolf later on in like a giant boss fight, and it's gonna be missing its tail.
Yep.
And it's fighting you with a sword in its mouth.
God.
It's
very
me!
fine.
I mean, what?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, sorry.
Yeah.
And okay. And with that and all that stuff, yeah, you're kind of just standing there in the snow. Your
So how do we get down the mountain?
ice
now?
toboggan is destroyed.
Are we at
And-
the very
and-
bottom
Down
of
the
the
mountain
mountain?
did we get by
Uh,
this point?
How far did
Can
we
somebody roll a survival check?
I will.
I want to help.
Okay, roll at
Oh, thank you for doing that. Actually,
get? Ooh.
19.
19.
Mm.
So you got roughly with that, you got 4 days down the mountain. So you still have like 2 days trek left,
Mm.
but
Can we see the town from here?
roll
What
perception.
town?
I help.
Oh boy. This is gonna be great. Wow, that's so great. A 15.
Oh no, you just see snow.
Lovely.
Theoretically, how many people could we fit on the dragon wing?
Isn't that
Uh,
destroyed as well?
It got destroyed and all that stuff. If you could fit one,
Nice.
So hear me
um,
out. Can
Okay.
we now jump off the side?
Oh my god.
There's not really a side. It's kind of more of just like a.
We're
Not
near
really
the-
like a cliff.
we're like 2/3 of the way down, so it would probably be pretty like shallowed out.
Yeah, it wouldn't really be that beneficial to jump.
We can't just frozen it and just jump off the fucking
Well-
side and just into fresh snow.
Okay.
Let's get to getting.
There's no other way now. We have to walk
There
2
seems to be
days
no
down.
other
Yeah, and
slow.
yeah, still 2 days. You took 4 days off of your travels.
True.
That's 4
not
days.
good.
I have an idea. It
What?
might be a really bad idea.
God.
What is it?
Dustin, the things I sent you, those can't be used as a sled, right?
Oh god, I actually gotta go look
Oh,
at it. Give me a
God.
second. Ah! Hang on a second. Do.
I'm slightly concerned.
Can you also? Oh, okay, I gotta look at the first one. Oh gosh, okay, not that one. Doesn't really look sled shaped. So no.
Well,
I'm worried.
never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, no, they're not really sleddy shaped. Also, I'm pretty sure with the spell it has a duration, so it could only last so long.
Mean.
I'm collecting my dagger.
And as like after all of the stuff that's transpired, it's starting to get a little dark as well because finishing your journey up, fighting, scavenging, and makeshifting the raft, and then traveling down, it took some time, so it's starting to be nighttime.
Sleep then and head out in the
Sleep.
morning.
Okay, and anybody
our best choice.
take watch?
I mean, I'll take
Dustin.
watch because I don't sleep.
So we're taking a long rest.
Yeah, if you would
Yeah.
like, or you could keep traveling down the mountain, get a point of exhaustion, and not get your spells or heal.
I think we should take a long
I
rest.
think we should have to take a long rest. We'll figure out stuff the next morning if there's still a fast travel way or not.
The long rest.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's taking? I know Warren, you can kind of watch every single one, but does anybody want to accompany him, or just have him kind of?
No,
I
I'm
want to regain my spells.
I'm
I
definitely
don't
gonna help.
sleep.
I was like, he doesn't need to sleep, so like.
But I'm just saying, with long rests and stuff, with like the watches, it incorporates in the long rest. Because I'm thinking it's like
yeah.
if it's 9 hours total, you get like 6 hours of sleep. It's enough. Like we all.
Yeah, because you
Slept
don't
6
technically
hours
need
and
to
been okay.
sleep for 8 hours. It's more so like you have to be resting.
Resting, doing light stuff like reading or something, nothing physical or anything. But yeah, so you can take a long rest and like do a watch. But if you were doing like 2 watches, then you'd be like only get 3 hours of sleep, and it'd be like, unless you're an elf who only needs to meditate for 4 hours. But yeah. So, then Warren, I know you're going to be awake for 3. You can roll 3 perception checks for me real quick. And is anybody staying up with him, or?
I'll at least take one.
Okay. Anybody
So
else?
3 perceptions, you said?
Yeah. And then Connor, you can make 1.
22, dirty 20, 15.
15.
21.
And 21. And which watch are you going to sit
I'll be
with
the
him with?
middle one.
Middle one. Okay. So with the watches and everything, you hear a couple howls here and there, but nothing seems to approach, and you guys kind of find like a little cave in where you can kind of stay warm in the cold, wintry, not
Prop the
winter, but like
dragon
cold.
wing up to
frozen.
kinda block
Yeah.
a bit.
Use it as a little windshield, and that does help. And everybody sleeps soundly, but Chad, as you drift off into sleep, it's a little cold, and you're kind of like snuggle up to Connor a little bit, and you be the little spoon because he's a little furry, so you'll keep you warm.
That's
It's
fine.
not like I ship them at all. Like
Oh my
I
God.
don't ship them at all or anything.
Uh-huh. I seen your
Um,
fanfics.
And as you go off, you are just walking and just like dreams and stuff, and then you all of a sudden that is not the page I want. There we are. So then you seem to like wake up in a familiar place. Like dark / shriveled plants and vines cover the room, lit by a purplish flame. You are sitting in an elegant chair adorned with golden skulls and like roses and all this stuff intricately all throughout the chair. You look over to your right and you see a taller, more decorated chair than yours that you know who it belongs to, and you see a familiar woman sitting there. She looks over to you, and you see a heartwarming smile come across her face. She stands up and walks over to you immediately and picks you up for a hug, and while in her arms, she says, "It's been a while, Chad. I missed you deeply. Why haven't you visited us?"
Wait, am I supposed? I can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to leave. I needed to get out of the place. I need to find a way to stop all this.
Well, I understand, but we did miss you, and I hope you've been enjoying your adventures. But the reason why I really called you here is, are you ready to see your true potential and be the person you're supposed to be and not be this prancing around little bard that you decided to be and rebel against us?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. And she, as you say that you're ready, she carries you over to this pool of water that's located into the back of the, like behind the chairs and all that stuff, like the throne-esque seats. And there's this pool, where is I lost my spot, that is like dark purple, almost black, with silver shimmers swirling throughout the pool. And she lays you down inside and says, now what I need you to do, Chad, is to picture your ideal self. Like what you truly want to be, even though you are perfect already. We all know this, but for you, I need you to think what more of something you need and something less. Take your strength from your weaker aspects to make you unstoppable. And so as she says that, some shadows like and stuff start kind of like circling around you, and you start kind of getting like lifted up in the air above this pool. And so would you like to describe anything, or like kind of like how you
I think you're doing great.
No, I'm saying like how some of your physical features change and all that stuff with like with the stuff we talked about, or anything like that.
Honestly, I think just because my eyes currently right now are just blue, that just go black instead of blue. They just my eyes change colors.
Just your eyes change color, and okay.
Yeah.
And so then
And
it
my
just
clothes also have a more tint of a black instead of a gray.
Okay. So then you kind of have your own little magical girl moment where your clothing's just kind of like go into like a black shimmer, black purplish shimmer, and it kind of swirls out where it's just like your clothes come like recently covered in holes and ice crystals, come whole with a dark hue to it, and your hair gets fixed, and it seems like even your horns and your jaw just like sharpen a little bit, just keeping you that, and your eyes go from a blue to a black. And let's see. Then as you kind of seem to be like fading out of this, she says, also, Chad, I left a little gift for you. Hope you like it. And then she gives you a kiss on the forehead, and then you just wake up next to Connor. everyone else still asleep except for Warren's just kind of staring off into space like he normally does, just like as he's doing watch. And you do notice that like all your clothes and stuff are clean and the darker shade. And you do feel that bag of jewels that you found, it feels a little bit heavier.
I like to look inside and see what I got.
And you open it up and you see this like, it seems like a kind of like a ginormous like dark pomegranate seed, kind of like it can fit
Okay.
into your hand. And I will tell you what it does. It is a magical item, but I'll tell you what it does later.
Okay.
But yeah. And then everyone else gets a long rest and everything is funky fresh. And you all do notice that Chad's clothes and stuff seem different. Like he can't
Including
really
his
hide-
eyes.
Yes, his eyes as
Well,
well.
I'm still
it like
asleep.
You're
is it
still
like-
asleep but when you wake up, unless anybody wants to do anything before y'all wake up in the morning.
is it like just the irises that are black, or is it like fully black?
That's up to Chad.
Dude, don't ask me this.
It's your
Don't
character.
tieflings
I didn't prepare this much, okay?
Oh my god.
don't tieflings have just a single color? Like
we?
their whole eye is one color?
And yes,
I-
it's just
There-
black.
Yes,
I
so
think I've seen a varied.
it
picture.
depends, but that's the flavor we have. So yeah, so instead of being like this nice light, pretty blue, it's like a dark purplish black, bleeding more
Yeah.
towards like black in hue and shade.
Mario
And
has
if
a
That
whole
looks
picture.
like possession. Okay.
And then Peter, you know what to do with
Yep.
your
Yeah,
your
I got
junk.
everything.
Cool.
Goodbye,
And-
Bard Chad.
Situated.
That's not concerning at all.
No, don't
Bye-bye,
worry about
Bard
it.
Chad.
Don't worry about it. Also, y'all, none of y'all know this. Only Chad does. Remember, if you met a game, I'll fight you and
I mean,
kiss you.
we can see his clothes are different. and
Yeah, you can
eyes
see his
are
clothes
not
are different, his
black.
eyes are different, but that's all you really know. Maybe he just had like a quick costume change.
Yeah, I had a
In the
spare
middle of
clothes in
the
my bag. I do have a backpack.
But yeah,
I was
so if
prepared.
nobody does anything else, then you all wake up with a long rest. Y'all heal up, and now you're all officially level 7.
Even though we were
And you
technically
get
losing
all your-
using it.
Your cool features and traits and such.
It's fine. We're all super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we just turned level 7 now?
Yeah, officially
Technically.
now, because you took a long
Officially.
rest.
Officially.
Ugh. So technically the one spell I did not count.
But Throna, you're a boss ass
It'll be
bitch, and you do cool shit, so
Okay.
it's
By
fine.
technicality,
The
I
one I
should have
tried
had
didn't work
evasion either,
anyway,
so
it's
it's
fine.
okay.
I'll say it didn't work anyway,
it's fine.
but still.
But also, Throna, you're not like other girls, so it just works for you.
It's the wine. She still got the
It's-
wine.
it is the
wine.
wine.
Yeah,
It's the wine.
yeah.
It's magic wine.
It is.
She's going from the mom to the wine aunt. It's like
Yeah.
God.
Yes,
character arc.
I will be the wine amp.
Oh my god.
And then we have the Chad and Connor enemies to lovers arc.
Work in progress.
I should think.
Because somebody's
Stop!
going to catch feelings for someone else. Not going to
Even
point
edgy
names or anything.
boy.
Connor
Expect-
doesn't fucking feel or like to feel. No, he does
Feels
feel. He doesn't
good.
like to
Okay, y'all
feel.
wake up. There's people possibly dying. What do you do?
Let's go.
Yeah, we got
Is there a possibility that we can strap trees together and just ride it the rest of the way down?
You would have to make some rolls for that. For one to chop down trees, then to assemble the trees.
We have a decapitator.
And-
It should be fine.
Probably be more than it's worth.
I don't know. Getting there in a day and in like a half a day versus 2 days might be still better though.
I mean, if we use
How much is Dustin letting us slide down this fucking mountain?
if we use more like branches. Wait, what type of trees are they? Are they like
Pine trees, I would assume.
Like
Well,
pine trees.
a whole bunch of
Yeah,
trees got
so
knocked down.
Winter pine trees.
Okay, so if they're pine trees, we can take the branches and use like the needle beds as a easier put together rather than like just chopping down full size trees and saying this'll work.
Well, I was more so saying that
Might
like
not,
a whole
though.
bunch of the trees got knocked down with this avalanche, and we're basically falling it down.
So there should
Or
be,
worse.
like,
So there should be like
snow
scattered trees like in the snow that we might be able to salvage and just use.
Wait, Peter, did you just message me? I
No,
thought
it's
I
couples
saw-
therapy.
Oh, couples therapy. I was
It
like,
was couples therapy, yeah.
couples therapy.
But thank you for giving me attention. You're better than my husband.
In all fairness, I don't get those
Okay.
notifications while we're streaming, so
Excuses.
That's why you should have your phone with you. But anyway,
I don't
So,
get the
are we trying-
notification on my phone
Oh my god, I'll fucking text you then.
because it's open.
Oh my god.
just make sure you put it in couples therapy so I can see it.
No, I mean, like,
Here,
reach
I'll
out
just
to
I'll
the
just put it open on my other monitor. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Anyways,
thank you.
any gays. What would y'all like to do?
I mean, if the trees are already down, I say we.
Some of
might be
them
able
are
to just
knocked down
follow.
already, but how much rope do y'all have?
We each have 50 feet,
Connor.
and I have the rope of mending as well. So I have my rope and then the rope of mending on top of it. So I have 100
Yeah.
feet at the very least.
Yeah. So
So I need someone to make a strength check or athletics check to gather all the trees.
Next, I'll do that.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh, is it strength or athletics?
Athletics, sorry.
It's both technically.
Well, no, it's different.
Yeah, one
I
just
have
has
different
more,
pluses, sir.
One just has proficiency. It's fine.
I keep forgetting that I have knowledge from a past life.
17.
17. So as you're picking up the trees, you kind of have to like chop some all the way through, like they're like broken but not completely severed, and it takes you about, I would say, an hour-ish at most to kind of start to collect all the ones you need. And then I'm guessing who's going to be fastening all the logs together.
Would that be
I
a
can do that.
survive check?
I that's what I did before, so yes.
Who has the highest
I have a
survival?
+6.
Therona shall fasten
Okay.
rope, but I shall help.
Alrighty.
By +5.
Okay, so roll to fasten with advantage.
All of our rope being used right now to get down this fucking mountain as fast as
23?
possible.
23. So yeah, Throna, like a freaking Girl Scout, just takes it and does all these nice intricate little knots and bows and all this thing all together, and it's like nice in a tight fit. And then the only thing left you need is something you can use to steer.
Can we use the battle axe to steer?
Battle axe?
Well, Mara has a no. Mara has
You
a
wanna
battle axe.
break
Not a
Mara's
long. Yeah,
battle
hold on.
axe?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking.
What if
I'm thinking.
instead of using like a sail, we use a snow anchor? Use a large branch that has some like wider, like the thinner branches at the end, and use that almost like a rudder in the back to steer instead of the sail
Work?
system.
It just has to be thick enough. But yeah, we can try it.
Easy to find. Because all you're doing is putting a little
Yeah.
resistance on one side or the other.
I forgot to do this during the night. But can I attune to my ring?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Yes.
So I guess we do that. We just find something like attach it so we can steer it.
You
Like-
find
like
like,
a- like a
a
boat
decent
rudder.
sized like tree limb and you use it as a rudder.
Yeah.
Because you're not like digging it down deep into the snow. You're just putting resistance on one side or the other.
And worst comes to worst, we just have a little bit of extra rope and just steer with random shit that we have. Each of us has something to steer with this time.
It'll be fine.
We all just have giant fucking sticks and
What
just
could possibly go wrong? It'll be fine.
I will say with this log raft that you have, it's definitely going to be faster than you walking, but it's not going to be as fast as your little ice toboggan that you had.
yeah.
So it might help cut down it possibly a day ish, depending.
That's
something.
still better. That's still better.
Better than nothing.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
better than nothing. We're not getting
Alright.
down today, but
Send it.
Okay. Well, first, so as we got to do the same thing before. So if anybody does anyone do anything else after the raft is built, and it took like I'll probably say 3-ish hours total to make. Anything else? Okay, so
I think
we
it's
need a
just shove
looker,
off as much as possible.
a steer, and
Do we want the same positions?
Yeah.
Pretty much, probably.
Does anyone have any objections?
No.
Good.
Same vibes as before.
same vibe.
And no one has anything to make this thing like go faster, right?
No.
Like we
Yeah.
can't
Another-
like Eldritch
I
blast off the
agree.
side or something.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Like
No.
boosters.
Only if you
Sadly,
had the
no.
Baja Blast spell.
Ah,
I-
Or something
I
to
don't
create
have
ice.
Anything that probably won't kill us in return.
Yeah.
or something to create ice.
Nope.
Are we making perception rolls already?
Perception and a steer.
I shall
Yes.
perceive.
I'm
Which
still
type
giving
of
you
steer?
advantage.
Is it
Are we still doing like
strength?
help person so we
Dexterity?
have advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Cool.
What is Mara rolling then for steering?
I'm waiting
I
to
was
see
just
what
like, is
Peter
it strength or
rolled.
dexterity?
21.
21. Okay,
I got
and then yeah, you just roll a
13.
strength. Strength.
Strength.
I just randomly tossed my dice down and it got a nat 1, so I'm happy to get that out of the way.
16.
Good strength. That'd be cool.
Connor's dice is working fucking overtime today.
Okay. And as you're traveling down, everything goes fine. You're nicely, steadily cruising because it's no longer like this much of incline. It's more of like this, where it's just like kind of like snow tubing, where it's just nice and steady,
More relaxed.
more relaxed, and nothing seems to really get in your way or anything like that. Can someone make a survival check
Me.
just to make sure you're going the right way? Because there's a lot of snow, and this seems really doesn't seem like the exact same.
Would anyone want to give me advantage?
I can certainly help.
Cool. Am I also near Mara too? So I can get the.
No, that's only for
It's
saving
It's only
throws.
for saving throws.
Damn it!
We don't have someone
that
that
was
just
terrible.
cast guidance constantly.
11.
11. You're going the right way, you think?
Ah.
Can I also make a survival check?
No, you wouldn't know. You what? Do you not trust the Rona?
Sure. Fine. I guess.
Why would you be making a survival check?
Guys,
'Cause-
I rolled a 5, and then I tried again. I rolled a 2.
Damn.
So Throna
That's
just
bad.
like is just like
Hopefully we're going the right way.
yes, we're going the right way.
Hopefully we're
Everything
going
is
the right
white.
way.
Everything is white, and wherever we're going has white. So
We'll
we're
get at the
going
end of
right
the
way.
mountain eventually. It just depends on where.
And for the most part, you do make it. With that roll survival, you kind of realize like about halfway through the day that you're not going the most optimal direction. So you kind of turn back and you get like you get 1 day's journey down instead of getting like 1.5 than you
So
anticipated.
it was pointless.
Shot.
But
That hurt.
I was gonna say it would have taken a lot longer if you're walking because all the snow it'd be really deep. So you're like fucking Elbow would disappear. You wouldn't be able to see Elbow. Like, do you know like the corgis when they jump into a big pile of
And just-
snow and they're just
Yeah.
like
Oh my god.
trying to hop through? That's just
Elbow.
Elbow.
Just gone.
At that point, I would probably just turn into one of my wild shapes and have you guys ride on my back.
Well, you
Can
can
we do
only
that?
fit so many people.
As a relic sloth?
Well, how can you fit 5 people on your back?
I don't know. This thing
Fine.
is fucking
Only
giant.
need to let 4. I'll just ride a horse.
That's true. You have the strength to carry that.
Wait, how do you?
I'll just
yeah,
wild
yes,
shape.
that's right. You have your.
I can summon a
mean-
horse anytime I want.
Listen, we have enough. We have
The relic
wild
slot
shape, and horse. We're fine.
Yeah. The relic sloth has a 20 strength.
But you also have a 20-foot walking speed.
Yeah, it's
True.
slow.
So it would be slow. So it wouldn't really.
No
It'd be
counter.
about the same.
It'll be fine. The raft is working. It's fine.
Exactly.
The
we're
raft is
fine.
working, and it's It wouldn't. It didn't slow you down because if you were walked, it'd taken 2 days just to get 1 day.
What if you
And-
watch it and pulled us? Wait,
So I
Tyrone,
guess we can like pull
What?
over and like rest for
What
the
if you
night.
wall shaped something big enough to just pull us on the raft?
But then the issue
If you have
is
anything.
dealing with
The deep snow.
Yeah.
Not if
The
it's
Because
raft
it's
viral.
still like-
over the top of the snow as opposed to like sinking down in.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm a
We're
dire wolf.
basically
I'd be the same size as
snowshoeing it.
those winter wolves that chased us.
But the snow was
Do we
already
really
like
want you to
pushed
be a dire
away
wolf?
from the. So
Direwolf has sealed the deal.
it's too deep.
I'll make a new character.
Hey!
It's happened too many
No,
times.
Warren has too much plot armor to die right now. He dies when I decide.
Oh yeah, we started recording after my first 2 deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So for any of you viewers who may not know, the running joke is that every time Therona has turned into a direwolf, my character has died. So
Yeah, but the first time.
Yeah.
Was
The
your
first time was
fault,
Joe's
'cause your
stupidity.
first
the
one-
first time was just stupidity.
Yeah,
It was just there was a lot of people behind that door with crossbows.
I was at the bar, so
You went to a bandit
I was
hideout. What do you think
chilling.
was gonna happen?
Love be a lady tonight.
Yeah.
all right.
Anyway.
What are we doing?
Okay. And also I gotta document this because I have to write down the days and shit that's happening.
How, roll for how many people die
that's-
trapped under the snow each day.
So wait, out of curiosity,
Yes.
theoretically,
Oh my God.
No.
could we take long rests on the actual thing?
What if you sleep?
Like,
and
if we
roll
do
over
3 and
fall
3?
off the raft?
Okay, that's fair.
We can tie them to the
Tie
raft using
them
like branch seat belts.
Everyone
gonna
just
navigate
sticks their
into it.
hand in the fucking rope and just so they don't move.
Then you have a
No,
very
you
short
traveled
scene.
on the raft 1 day and stop. You're not getting any more Peter. Stop.
I'm trying not to have people
Had, like,
No.
Dustin, I thought you were yelling at me for a minute. Like,
No, I'm yelling at you better.
What?
But that's what partners say. It's like my better half. So just
whatever.
well,
so
good
Peter,
at
you're my
this.
favorite Peter, but I like Connor's character better. Not actually.
Wow. Damn.
So
Plot
that-
ar- I mean, what?
Justin said out in the morning.
I'm kidding.
I
I
almost
love
off the
y'all
cliff.
equally. Don't. It's just okay. Ah.
Favorite child. something.
We're driving Justin crazy. It's the meme.
Well, if it's,
It's
my
the
favorite
meme.
child, yeah. Never
Fine.
mind. I'm not gonna say who my favorite child is.
All right. So what are we doing?
It's Paul.
So you
Sleeping
take a,
and starting again in
Yes.
the morning.
Yep.
but do y'all want to RP anything as y'all start to settle down for like a long rest and all that stuff?
If my husband would answer me, that'd be really cool.
Oh, I can.
About
or
which
cast,
thing?
Or cast Find
I
Familiar
messaged you.
again. And
I know. I
Either
answered
or.
you back.
No, you didn't. I DM'd you on your phone and I sent you another reply.
Okay. I did read the phone,
Okay,
but I
okay,
also
what were
answered
we
you
talking
on
about,
in
Warren
couples.
/ Jason? What were we
I'm just taking an hour and resummoning Egan.
Okay. Do you have the stuff for it?
Yeah, I stocked up last time.
Okay. And
after this, I have one more use amount
okay.
because I bought 3.
So you kind of just like draw your symbols in the snow and light your incense, and they just in the snow, and you just see the snow kind of rise up and swirl around in your little familiar pseudo dragon. Egan
Little
appears.
white pseudo dragon.
The white pseudo dragon. And it seems like he has like some of his scales are like ice crystals.
Oh, he's
Maybe because that's he got cone blasted because he's on my neck last session. we were talking about this after. It was like,
I
oh,
started blasting. It's like, yeah.
Connor may not have taken that much damage, but Egan took all of the damage.
I mean, he also has like no hit points.
Yeah, it's not
He's
fun.
like at what? 1 hit point?
How many does he have?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Even half, he would have been gone.
Yeah. He needed some of Throna's wine
Hi.
to maybe survive.
No,
He
I think
needed He needed
the least
divine
amount.
intervention at that point.
T.
All right. I'll be keeping watch again.
If you would like.
I love how our entire group just won't talk to each other much right now. Like, we're all just focused on getting down this fucking mountain.
Everybody's
just
just
stressed.
tired.
Yeah, we're all
stressed.
so
Well,
stressed.
tired.
time to talk. We just saw an
Upset
avalanche
each
go
other.
towards the city.
You know,
Yeah.
hold on. Connor's gonna walk over tomorrow and be like, so... 2 things. 1. Do you sense Crazy Whack Job Mary at all?
The spell only lasts like an hour, I
Recasting
think.
that spell.
hmm
Do you want me to recast it?
Yes.
I mean, I can.
Just to see if she's anywhere in the vicinity of down this mountain, if she's still here at all.
Well, I mean, it's only 1,000-foot range.
Well, yeah, but it might help a little bit.
I mean, if we're about to go to sleep, it doesn't hurt to just use the spell anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thought.
So, I'll cast Locate Object. Do I know where the heckin' thing that we were supposed to put up,
thing.
staff, yeah, is anywhere, or do I not sense it with it?
You cast it, you close your eyes and channel your divine magic, and it like expands from out or from you like a giant aura that you have, and you do not sense or feel anything within 1,000 feet of you.
Golly. Wherever Mary went, she got there really quickly.
Great. Just great. Absolutely amazing.
I want to go talk to Therona.
Peter's dying.
Yes. After we deal with this avalanche and Hestia and everything, you think it's possible to swing by Demeter at some point?
I guess.
Don't
Don't
talk
see
to her
why
about
not.
something, that's all. Cool.
Cool. Anything
mean,
else?
I mean, I would think we could. I would think on the way back we would have to
That's what I
go through
figured.
that.
Yeah, I figured it was just south of us, so we'll have to go back through.
Plus, it would probably be good to check in on them. With
Yeah,
everything that's
exactly.
going on up here.
Exactly.
Okay. Anything else? Elba? Just vibing? Voguing?
I might talk to I don't know. I'll talk to Therona for a little bit. I don't know. I'll just be like, hey, you
Just
seem
introducing yourself.
I'm
After all this time on the
Yeah.
Hey, by the way.
We've just been sitting in the corner going like this.
Yeah, I'm like, we've been kind of busy lately, and we haven't had a lot of talking between us, and you seem like a very popular person in the party. What's
I somehow turned into the mom.
interesting?
Somehow.
Did you like adopt these people, or
No. I have more common sense compared to them sometimes.
that's understandable?
Do any of us hear this?
Are y'all eavesdropping?
Well, how close are we all together is the question.
I mean,
I'm gonna hear everything.
Together. It's
If
not
you're
a fault.
purposely eavesdropping, then you have to roll perception check, but passively, no. Y'all don't have high enough passives.
I have
Maybe
a passive
Connor,
of 18.
No!
I have a passive of 18. Is
but
that
would you
high
be
enough?
listening in on their conversation, though, actively?
It's kind of my thing. It's Peter's thing. Connor. I mean, he collects information, so I don't know. But also, he was still kind of conversation with Mara. He was still in a conversation with Mara,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say
so
no.
No, you didn't hear anything. So no, none of y'all hear trying to be like roasting y'all.
Low key roasting y'all.
Justified.
Fair.
I was gonna
Not
say,
wrong
but am I
in a large
wrong
sense, though.
though?
Absolutely not wrong. We are a nightmare.
Honestly.
True.
What? We're
Whoops.
perfect.
Yeah, well,
I'm the
I'm
one with
kind
the
of this
highest
is
survival check.
first adventure really getting out there, so I'm a little unexperienced.
Yeah, that happens. But you have to start off somewhere.
I love just seeing Ash mouth the words baby. I'm trying to hold it together here.
Widow baby.
Listen, I only caught the
That's
baby part.
crazy.
Listen,
Do you
passive
have-
18. Not 20.
Do you
Shush.
have any suggestions for me?
Well, if you need healing, myself and Mara and Chad all have some type of healing spell. So if you're low on healing during a battle, just make sure you're near us and we can give you a heal or something.
Okay. And also I'll pull out the Frozen Dragons tier, and I was like, do you know what this is or what this does?
Would I know, or do I need to make like a nature check?
Arcana check.
Arcana. Oh boy, am I okay with that? Eh. No, I'm terrible at it.
So you're just
11.
like
11.
11. You're just like you don't know necessarily what it could be used for, but you do know like that it could have some magical properties to it where it could be used to create something with magic. It could be like an ingredient or
For like a spell.
not more like a spell, but for like an item more so like
Okay.
it just you need somebody who could harness it into something to
Gotcha.
to do something for it, but you're not quite sure necessarily. It could do cold magic, but it just could depend on who you give it to and how well they are, because it is kind of natural but also kind of magical because it is a tier. But yeah.
Do you know who else in the party I might like ask that would know more, or maybe like a townsperson or something?
Well, I doubt the town. I don't know who on the party would be able to help, because I don't know what everyone's skills are. But I don't know who all we would find at town because of the avalanche. So it might be a while till we find somebody.
Alright. Well, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Elba's accepted. I love that.
And yeah,
Okay.
and then Elba's just gonna look at it and like just look at it, tear fascinated.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else for this before we finish your long rest?
I saw the second thing about Mara, but you guys go. We'll do that last.
Is anybody else taking a watch, or is it just Warren?
I mean, I'll take the middle again after conversations have subsided for the night.
Okay.
could
During your middle watch, Warren's just gonna kind of get up for a bit, say, "Keep an eye on things," and just kind of wander out and away from everybody until he's out of eyesight.
Okay.
When he does
and
that, Connor's gonna wake up Throna like the kid's acting up.
So,
Acting
Throna, you're like
Again.
sleeping and you're dreaming about like bunny rabbits playing thing, and then all of a sudden you get shaken awake and Connor.
Right.
Connor's gonna be like, do you want to deal with him? Do you want me to deal with him? If you want to deal with, if you want to deal with him,
Well,
you can deal with him, and
okay.
I'll keep watching. But I don't really want to leave you guys unattended because there's still wolves around, probably.
Yeah, but you also have the better stealth.
I can go see
I
what
have
the kid's
shit.
up to.
Yeah, I'll just take watch.
Cool.
And Warren, are you like doing it stealthily, or are you just kind of like
trying to
just walking
he's
off?
trying to get to a place where he can't be seen. Like he wants to be alone.
Okay. Roll just a stealth or something for me, just to, or investigation to try to find some place to hide. That's
Can I do stealth?
yeah. You can do stealth, whatever's higher.
Yeah, stealth. It's a +6 versus a -1. Oh, okay. So that's a 19 on die +6, and then I'm also going to use knowledge of a past life, which allows me to roll a d6 and add that as well.
God damn.
Also, I will say also do at disadvantage because there is snow.
Okay.
Just so it's a little bit harder because to
Okay, that's
Get
a
away.
17 then. Not bad.
okay.
The d6 disadvantage as well, because that's just an
Well,
add-on.
it's an add-on. You won't
Yeah.
disadvantage that.
Okay. So 17 plus 10, so 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of are like walking and you try to find like a little stone here and hop on it and try to leave like the least amount of footprints possible. And you kind of have Egan like follow behind you and use his wings to like smooth over some of the snow and stuff. Just try to help cover your tracks. And then Connor, you kind of start following and you see his footsteps, but then you kind of start seeing them disappear. If you want, you can roll a perception check. You can
Ooh.
try to either perception or investigation or survival to try to track. But you could also use like your sniffer and try to.
I'm about
you
to
know,
say, can I just send him?
You can send because you do know Warren's.
Advantage.
Wait, is it still an advantage or is it just regular? Because
It's at advantage because it's smell. It's your sniffer.
I rolled 2 11s. That's lovely. That's a 19.
19. So you're trying to follow him, but it's kind of windy and his scent gets off, but you know he can't be too far. But
Should
just
I,
in
like,
case
still
anything
be
happened,
stealthing?
yes, roll for stealth as well.
Cool.
Also at disadvantage, but since since you're behind him, it won't necessarily because you can't see. Just roll normal stealth.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just roll normal stealth.
We're all so nosy at each other. It's like,
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna go have this little moment. No, I want to know what's going on.
Dirty 20.
What are you doing?
30-20. Okay. Passively, Warren, you're not like you don't know or hear anything approaching or falling behind.
I
He's
think
not-
I'm stealthing.
He's not really watching out for anybody following.
Yeah.
So he's gonna find an area off to himself, and he's going to sit down cross-legged with like his back to a tree or something, and he's going to kind of push up his sleeve and take off the long like leather glove sleeve that he has on, and just kind of hold his right arm in front of him.
And that's his
And
special arm.
Yeah.
And
So
as you like
he's
pull it off, some like flesh comes with it and just onto the snow. It seemed to like a good chunk, about like an inch or two off your arm as well. So it's probably up to like almost your shoulder now. So it's like you got like this much shoulder left.
so it's like high bicep.
Yes, high bicep.
Oh, fuck. He's gonna kind of like absent-mindedly rub the connection.
You
And
just
just
feel like
kind
it's
of-
like slide a little bit.
And
Just like it's yeah, it's a little gross. It's a little.
he closes his eyes and does like a moment of meditation and just whispers out loud and in his head, "Are you still there?"
Can you roll a persuasion?
Sure.
Oh god.
Okay.
Gods. Plural.
I'm gonna use my golden tooth.
Yink.
Natural
your
20 plus
That's
8.
funny. So you ask, "Are you still there?" And it almost feels like they're like right behind you, even though your back's to a tree. It feels like there's a voice just right behind you, and like in the back of your head, just you hear, "I'm always here."
Oh god.
It's pretty hot, Dustin.
Was
See-
not expecting a voice like that.
You can never escape your fate.
Aren't you on drugs?
And it just like as soon as it came, that presence just leaves, but you still have that cold sensation of it's like still there. But it
just-
made itself known to you.
He just kind of whispers to himself and the presence, "What am I?" And then response or not, he's just gonna sit there for a bit and then slide the sleeve back up.
And this is not canonic. I was just thinking funny if you just be like, "Fuck around and find out." I'm just like, no, that's not. He wouldn't say that, but that's right. My brain was just like, "Fuck around and find out." But no, yeah.
It's like the
so you don't-
payday, like
yeah, you don't get any response or anything like that. But
he starts walking back to camp. And I guess Connor, if you're out there like looking for him, you'd see him kind of like walking out of the tree line or the woods, and doesn't really even like give an acknowledgement that he sees you, but you see him just like tightening up this kind of full arm leather sleeve gauntlet, like the top strap on it, and then pulling his like cloak sleeve down before going and just resuming his watch position.
Did he actually see me
Currently
while I
sitting.
walked back? Out of curiosity?
did you with your passive you want to be able to see Connor? But you do see you like as you walk by, you do see like notice like footprints that weren't yours behind you, but they definitely seem like really thin that you noticed. But yeah, you didn't really see. But you weren't obviously looking. You were kind of in your head. So even if you
Yeah.
were, you're vacant. up
That and
there.
when you return, I'm at Ghost and not Connor.
That's true.
Yeah.
He just goes
I have a-
and sits
yeah.
down and continues gazing.
Connor just pops back in to camp, and that's about it.
When
Just
Connor returns, I go back to sleep.
Before you leave, can you roll another perception check for your sniffer?
Oh, there's a gemstone dice that just fell on the floor. Please don't let me die.
Oh, it's mad at me now. Oh, it's mad at me. Okay. It's an 18.
Jeez.
18.
10.
So
I'm rolling a
with
lot of
your-
10s tonight.
you smell like something rotten from where Warren left, and you kind of like walk over and you just see like the actual like clump of his flesh just lying on the ground, and you can kind of smell like Warren's scent and just decay.
Gross.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's kind of pungent. It's ripe in there. It's just sealed. It's
Mental
nasty.
picture.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Like
That's kind of
cleans
gross.
himself and the area.
I know, but it's still like
just,
rotting flesh.
Yeah.
It's still kind of nasty.
you know,
roots.
walking corpse and all.
Okay.
Gross.
Anybody do anything else? Then here comes the dragon. I'm kidding.
Not
And
again.
we've had enough.
And then the sun comes up, shining, and it's fucking blinding because snow reflects sunlight like no other.
I have a
And
question.
yes, question has
Peter.
been called.
Yep.
You said that you were going to talk about two things, and you talked about one thing.
Listen, we ended up going to the night, so I went, okay,
Or,
I'll
like,
just talk
did
about
you-
it later.
You just not want to do that one anymore now?
I mean, we can still do it. It's okay. I
Oh,
kind
it's
of
up to you. I
I
don't know
mean,
what
like,
your thing was, so I was asking.
before everything, right. Before that entire thing with Warren happened, Connor would have still been in conversation with Mara. Maybe like pulled Mara off to the side a little bit. Be like,
Check.
rewind. While everyone's doing their shit, having conversations, yada yada yada. Just kind of chilling, like just being like, so you said nothing about what you saw. Like, not like out like super loud, but like just Samara.
I mean, you didn't really seem like you were in the mood to talk about it.
I'm just surprised you didn't bring it up. I'm not gonna lie. Never in the mood to talk about it.
I mean, we're all on our own shit, but at this point, we're all kind of in it together. And, like, I don't really see a need to share shit if you're not gonna share yourself. I feel like it's your own thing to speak about.
Fair. But what are your thoughts out of just curiosity?
I don't know, I think it's cool.
Yeah, would be first to hear that. Usually people, run away screaming. Monster, something like that. Yeah.
Understandable, but, like, also, I don't know, I've catch the vibes that you're not that much of a monster. Personally.
I'll take that as a compliment, I guess.
I trust you, and I wouldn't mind having something that helps in battle. So,
We'll see if I use it yet. It's not the most lovely thing ever.
that's fair.
Plus, the kids don't know about it yet. I think Warren might have some idea, maybe. But the new girl, I think, might run away screaming because she's tiny, and I get kind of slightly bigger and more scary. And she tiny.
The new girl is too sized.
New girl is
She also
white.
squeaks when being squeezed.
Good lord.
Mighty's her into that. Everyone else kind of found that on accident too, so. Wait. Was Mara around with Jaka at all, or was it just D-Doc?
Mara was after, I believe. Because he died like the second outing.
Yeah, the second. Yeah,
Because
I can pull
Jaka
it up.
died
'Cause-
during.
Because the first outing was the
Hera.
goblins, the second outing was Hera, which he died.
I think we had
Then-
Mara at that point.
D-Doc. I think D-Doc died on the way back.
When
Yeah,
did the
he
notes
got that on the
actually?
way
When do we
back.
actually get
Yeah,
notes?
Way
Hold
back
on.
from-
on the 12th day of you traveling together, Zhatka dies.
Day of Christmas.
On the
blah,
12th
blah,
day of
blah.
Christmas, the
On the
youngest
tw-
one.
What?
One dead bird.
Dead bird.
And a dead Aarakocra in a palm tree.
I personally did not mark down when Mara joined the group.
I want to say she was. I don't know.
I
Hang on,
think-
let me
I
check the
highly
notes
doubt-
to see the first mention of Mara.
I highly
The first
doubt-
mention is session 5, when Mara got the dream with Athena in the first place. That
Can
was
I just
first
say-
one,
So,
but Mara was already in the party at that point. So I
Can I
want to
just
say it was
say-
like session 3.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah, I think
after
Mara
we came
did
back from
meet
the
Jaka.
goblin.
Okay.
I think you were in the bubble or something.
Yeah, Mara
at
in the
that
bubble
time.
because I remember texting Ash in a panic.
They're like, hey, he
I was gonna say,
died.
because there was no way when the thing that happened to Hera, it was only myself and the 2 Peters. There's no way that it was just 3 of us. There had to have been more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ash was with
It was
us
there
at
with the
that
Hera
point.
stuff
Yeah,
at that point.
Yeah. They were Mara was there.
The conclusion is Mara's met everybody.
Okay, cool.
That's existed.
Yes.
through
So
the-
then, literally, Connor is gonna be like, well, you know, almost bit Jaka. That's not surprising, but almost bit Jaka.
Well, you did.
Did
I'm
I
pretty
bite
sure
him?
You did bite him, but he saved.
Okay.
No. I think I did. 'Cause he
Yeah,
Well,
jumped
no, but
up-
I bit him
he
in
jumped up,
werewolf form. Is
He
the
was,
point?
he was hunting the giant elk.
And I
Yeah,
got pissed
I just
off
know
at
somebody
him.
got bit, and they made the save to not become.
It was
Like-
Jaka. I remember it. He bit Jaka because Jaka was next to him when it happened. Because
And
we
then
were
he
just
killed
walking
a
on the
bunch
side
of
of the road,
goblins.
and just suddenly,
It's fine.
werewolf boyo went insane because someone killed a sacred elk.
Because somebody killed a sacred elk.
I wonder who that
Hey,
was.
It was
and
a
I got
large source of
upset,
food.
and I got upset, so I turned. I don't know if I went direwolf or not, but
Yeah, you went.
You were
went
already
direwolf,
direwolf, yeah.
man.
Okay.
you down, almost killed you.
And he was
And
pissed
then-
off because he woke up and it was a tree, and he's like, "Fuck."
But yeah,
Oh,
point
yeah, 'cause I'm
point
gonna-
being,
Sacrifice it so we don't get in that much trouble.
All right,
point
guys, take
being,
that.
while you were not feeling
Yeah,
well,
bring
in
it back,
the
bring
bubble,
it back,
that was the
reel it
first
Reel
time.
it back, reel it back.
But yeah, point being, they already knew, technically. You were the only one who didn't know yet. Warren...
Warren has
Something's
suspicions because
going
of
on
the
with
beacon
him
around your
anyway.
neck.
But... Yeah.
Mm.
I was more
They're
so
children.
curious.
They can learn in due time.
Oh god. Gods. Oh gods.
I mean, at the rate that we're going, it's likely they'll learn eventually.
Yeah, at the rate we're going, we're gonna kill all the gods too while we're at it.
Well, let's get down this mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's it for the
But yeah,
that,
Connor will just be like, that's about it. Just curious.
okay. And then back to
Fast
the
forward.
dialogue. And now you wake up, and I'm guessing you're still traveling down the mountain
in
Yep.
our makeshift sled.
in your makeshift sled. So you get there, so you can kind of start seeing like you remember the giant hearth that was in the thing. You can see like the very tip of it. You see this little metal thing, but then you see like as you get closer, you saw that first because it was higher up, but then you see a perfect like circle melted down all the way down to the ground, and you see elevated in the center like a statue, a blue statue, a frozen statue of Hestia just standing there. And
Oh shit!
you do see like people walking around.
What do the people look like?
Perception check.
It'll be fine.
Oh. 13.
13. Yeah, they just look like a little worse for wear. They're like clothing or tattered, but they just kind of seem sluggish because from all the snow and all that stuff. But they seem to be just walking
So no
around.
one really looks suspicious or
So what-
anything.
No one there looks like they look like people who lived here, not like anything in like culty robes or anything like that.
Let's just casually enter, not draw attention.
Okay. And so as you
Fine.
guys kind of make your way down closer to it, you see like one of the people walking around like look over and it's like they start like walking towards you.
Do
And
we
then eventually
recognize them?
walking into running, and then it's like sprinting, and then you just see like that like their skin is like purple and kind of falling apart, and
What the?
like you can see that like one of their foot is actually just like bone, and they come running
A
towards you, and you
zombie?
see a zombie,
God damn it.
and that's where we're ending
Everyone-
tonight's session.
Oh my
Everyone turned to
god.
zombies.
The friend.
Lovely.
Oh no! First we turn a whole city to stone. Now
No,
we have
no.
zombies.
The city
We
was
turned the
already
whole
stoned when
city
we
to
got
dust.
there. Yeah,
It was
Sure, we
already
turned
stoned.
All to dust.
they were already dead.
Please tell me his name is Billy. Can his name be Billy? Billy
Why?
Butcherson.
Sure.
Why?
You remember that townsfolk Billy Butcherson Butcherson zombie.
So,
you, like-
so what I'm hearing is we're all in agreement that that statue in the middle is actually Hestia, right?
It's Hestia.
That's gotta
We
be
need
her.
to double check.
And as you get
What we
kind
should
of
do.
closer to that, you see that it's hollow on the inside. You can actually kind of see through it. And you see like up where she's like this, you see like a little crack in the tip of her fingers. It seems like she was just
Come on!
I
Third
did
one.
some rolls and they rolled high.
Okay, we are definitely going back to
Fuck.
my city and making sure that Demeter is okay.
Yeah.
And that's
second that.
so if you want to close out for that, and we can kind of talk about stuff afterwards, so we don't leave the viewers just hearing us.
We don't have 10 minutes of
Chill.
us just rambling again
Yes,
at the
exactly.
very end of just being depressed.
Thank you for coming and watching our beautiful Big Fat Greek Dean campaign, and as always, dice try.
We're a terrible dice group.
Have a good night.
We're amazing.
Bye.
We just have
We're
bad
doing
luck.
great.
Bye bye.
You saw-
Yay.
Woo, woo, woo.